Christian Stawar, pitcher.
Jacob Waddle, head coach.
So, leading up to this moment, this is your first NCAA appearance in team history. What does that mean to you guys, especially in this crazy year that it's been?
Go ahead.
It's all you.
It's quite an accomplishment for these players. It's something that we've been working towards, putting ourselves in position to compete for conference championships year in and year out is something that we wanted to do from day one 3 years ago when we came in here. And it was just about getting good players in here like this guy right over here. And so they've done a tremendous job in terms of their work ethic. We had a heck of a start to the season. We started 1-9 and then fought our way back through and ended up winning the conference championship, like you said before. And it's just, these guys are tough. These guys are really, really tough. They're resilient. They've done a really nice job this year just kind of sticking with things. And we have a very young bunch that have a lot of guys back for next year, so we're really excited.
Well, I'm just happy about that we made it here for one, put in a lot of work, and couldn't have done it without everybody else on the team.
So, and tough draw in this first matchup. You guys had Washington University, top team in the nation right now. What was kind of your game plan heading into today's game?
Game plan, we knew coming in. I told these guys on the way home, I think on the bus, I said, I expect us to be in the Decatur Regional. I expect us to play Wash U. I just had a feeling that's the way it was going to play out, and it did. And we looked at it as an opportunity all week. I mean, we were excited. The chance to play a really, really good team. We've played ranked teams earlier this year. We try to do that with our non-conference schedule on a regular basis, is go out there and play tough teams. We played Co., who was a super regional team 2 years ago. We played Augustana, who was in the top 25 all year. And so we've played good teams before, and we just looked at it as an opportunity. And these guys came to play today. We just didn't get enough runs or any runs across the board yet. But you see the guy over here, like I said before, he came to play today and threw really, really well for us to make it a really good ball game.
My biggest game plan was just to throw strikes. Just do me.
For sure. And I think only 5 hits for WashU, 5 or 6. What did you feel was working for you today on the mound?
Honestly, I felt like all of my pitches were working for me. Everything was locating really well.
Awesome.
Cade had a good game plan behind the plate. The game plan was to mix. You knew that you had to throw guys backwards in terms of their lineup, where if you get in a fastball count with their hitters, they're really, really good. They don't strike out very much. They're going to put the ball in play. Our defense was tremendous behind him. We wanted to throw strikes. I feel like we're pretty athletic overall, defensively, especially in our outfield. And other than one ball that got kind of lost in the glare of the bleachers there, played a really good, really clean game defensively as well behind Christian here.
Absolutely. And then as far as moving forward, game plan for heading into tomorrow?
Game plan for tomorrow is the same thing. Come ready to go, come ready to compete. We just talked to the guys out there. We came here expecting to win baseball games. We're not just happy to be here. We feel like we've got a good ball club. Our offense just didn't do enough early on in the game here today. We feel like they'll step up and be ready to go tomorrow, and we'll get a good outing with the guys on the mound again. And we're coming in expecting to win a baseball game tomorrow and trying to continue on in this tournament.
Some questions I have. You got anything? All right. We're here with Washington University in St. Louis after the first game of the NCAA Division III Decatur, Illinois Regional game. They defeated Illinois College 2-0. And if you guys will go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Pat Bloom, head coach.
Mitchell Black, senior pitcher.
Awesome. Thank you guys. So big win for you guys in the first round here. What was your game plan heading into today?
Well, I would say, just generally speaking, we had a good scouting report. On their hitters we felt that we'd seen, and so we knew they had some pop in the lineup, especially in the middle, and good fastball hitting team. We thought Mitchell was a good matchup for him with his ability to spin the slider, throw the changeup, 2-seam down, just to kind of keep them from elevating the baseball. So Mitchell, as I said to the team in the huddle, he executed our game plan perfectly right up there till the end. In the ninth, we got a little tired. But I thought he threw a masterful game, and really proud of him out front for taking the ball and going and giving us that type of effort.
Absolutely. And what did you feel was working for you today on the mound?
I always find more success when I keep the ball down in the zone. So early in count, slider, they weren't picking it up early in the inning, so I could leave it up a little bit. But
as soon as they got into their two-strike approach, it was keep it a little bit below the thighs, a little below the zone, out of where they do damage, which is when they get their hands extended. So as long as I avoided that central part of the zone, we were going to do pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. And a close one here today, but tough regional here. What's your game plan moving forward?
Well, you really, every game you have to take whatever challenges are in front of you, and you have to attack the game for 27 outs. I mean, you can never get too caught up in what you did before or what is in front of you. And so, there's a lot of cliches I could throw out right now, but literally, it's that we have to, for us personally, we have to trust all the processes that got us here and that have been successful. And I thought offensively today we got away from some of that, even though we were prepared for it, we just got away from it. And that's the key, is like you have to be able to slow your heartbeat, you have to be able to trust your mental approach, and whatever count is coming up, whatever runners are on base, you have to be able to attack whatever game plan that we've worked on that you're going to put out there. And same thing goes on the mound. But what got us here was our pitching, our defense. That's what got us through today. And we just know that we're going to face very, very good teams moving forward, and we've got to continue to improve our situational game offensively if we want to go in and do the things that we hope to do.
Some great defensive plays today.
Mm-hmm.
Great defensive on both sides.
Yeah.
So heading into the regional, you guys were conference champions. I think currently ranked #1 in the nation. And what has it meant to have so much success in this crazy year that it has been?
Go ahead, Mitchell.
First, I'd like to say we're honored to actually be able to play. I mean, there was a lot of uncertainty going into this year. COVID messing things up, and our conference didn't end up playing games. So the coaching staff scrambled at the start to get us some games, and we were just happy to go and play anywhere. The senior class collectively said that we would go anywhere at any time just to play baseball and give us the best shot we have. So we were so happy we were able to play. A lot of the games were pretty gritty, a lot of close things throughout the season. We ended up fighting through, but thankfully we came out on top of a lot of our close battles. We were hit well when we needed to, pitched well when we needed to. And aside from a few hiccups here and there, we had a good season generally.
Yeah, we've faced everybody's best shot for quite a long time this season. I mean, we haven't been #1 the entire year, but for a lot of the year, we have been at the top, especially late here. And so we were going on the road and playing a couple games on weekends where we know we're going to see teams, the best arms, and if they have fan policies to let people in. So that stuff, it's like going on the road and playing and having people, rooting against us. It's like we've been through that already. So it's just, though, the regional is different. Anytime you get to playoff sports in any level, it's different. It has a different feel. And so hopefully now we got some of the rust and whatever excitement was in there, and we can kind of settle in and play more of our game tomorrow.
Absolutely. That's all I have for you. Any questions? All right. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.